only one or neither of them show up. So, you know, I don't think they're like a strong backbone. They could be if they get it together on the VP side. We'll find out right now as we head into it. It's going to be MIBR staying on the T side, rushing through the middle. Oh, mid-air shot from Fame. That's what I'm talking about, but instantly back. Klim comes in with a couple of kills. Insani to take down Toro, and suddenly Flitz and Perfecto in an awkward position here. Flitz, he's near the site, but he can't really do anything, and Perfecto's just a million miles away. I don't know how he gets through exit. Look at how tricky it is to try and clear this. That's a nice jump, to be honest, to at least make sure that he could see it, but at the meantime, the bomb is ticking away at the A-bomb site. They're going to get a kill here, but I doubt they could do much to recover the round.
Save the bacon of these last two onto VP, but it's not going to stop the fact that this bomb will detonate as Flip finds Klim. And at a glance, that would have seemed like a really foolish play from Kicker. Like, why is he jumping? It almost felt like he panic jumped. It was by design. He had two players behind him.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
Instant smoke coming up towards the middle. Everyone's learning so many of these. The other one going towards the front of the cave. So, very nice utility from T-Spawn that's going to be set up already. Actually, it looks like a fight brewing in the middle. Flip's going to be taking down Insani, but I'm surprised that Insani's even allowed at all to sneak through like that. That's so rare. I thought he would have had the advantage. Oh, this fight could be everything. I think if Breno loses this one, there's too much pressure on trying to attack B. If Breno wins it, on the other hand, then it'll put a lot of pressure on the defense to switch. Oh, the timing is just absolutely ridiculous. Fame will take him down, and now you can see they're locked in here. If it had gone the other way, then maybe one of these three players at B would have had to rotate it out, but now it's unlikely. Kicker, that is wild. Oh my god, sprays 180 to take down Toro. I have no idea how he could have done that. Both kills should have been impossible, but now 3 versus 3. The bomb's planted all of a sudden. What a wild spin.
From Mission Impossible to Mission Improbable, considering the exit and Kicker it's still very low HP, and there is still some grenades at the disposal, including that smoke that's now fully plumed into cave. And all three players around this vicinity, they have to trade one across in the form of Kicker around the back of ramp. It's a really good effort. They have the lineup as well for the bomb defusal as they're ticking onto it, but it's on the other side. If Flip goes in for it fully, comes off the bomb, try and deal with the aggressing Klim, and now goes back onto the bomb. It's going to be so close, but they can't deny him. And although it's close for MIBR, it will be the round going the way of VP regardless.
That they don't keep going once they're that deep in. Maybe they got spotted out somehow, because Kicker is certainly flashing his way just to check it, but once you're that deep down, I feel like there's so much to be gained here. Okay, they're going to recommit with a flashbang. It's such a devastating one. Kicker stood no chance. That is Perfecto setting up his team for success.
This does open up inroads now onto the B side. They still have to go back and pick up the bomb, though. And by the time they've done that, the time is going to be so low. So Breno goes in with a bunch of weakened CTs. This round may not be done just yet.
There surely should have been no way back. This is such a great start for them. Hiding in the bomb side is Toro here, but he's so low that all it would take is a bullet here, and he's going to be gone. See if he's going to be checked or not. Actually, his gun barrel was showing. He was kind of looking in a weird direction. Toro gets a double kill, and they will seal the round. A quad kill in total for Toro at the end of it. Obviously, the newcomer here.
Meanwhile, MIBR haven't really seen them battle too much for middle as of yet. And a lot of it's because of the utility that VP have been throwing down. This time getting aggressive. We haven't really seen this from VP either. Typically throw the nades, then back away into Donut and Red Room. But it will be the first couple of kills going the way of VP, and it's clean surgical strikes.
I'm surprised that they go for that fight at all on the MIBR side, because they had to push on the other side of middle. So if half of the battle is pushing in from the T side of middle, and then the other half is pushing in where Kick it is, why would you stop to take the fight towards the cave? That's not interesting. You're trying to sandwich the CTs that are in middle, and you would have done so successfully. The smoke blocks off the help from cave. I'm surprised to see that they're slowed down, but on the other hand, VP are full of confidence right now. It's sick to see. There are so many VP games that I've seen recently in the last month or so where it's kind of depressing to watch because they just don't look like they're enjoying the game whatsoever. But this is really nice. I much prefer this style. Icy classic setup on top of the box. Very, very hard to clear out if you're on the T side. Kicker though, getting a bit close actually for comfort, and somehow Klim's going to be able to find the kill onto Icy. So again, a very winnable position that they somehow give away. Clem has now stolen the AWP. See what he could do with it. It is his weapon of choice. Smoke's gonna go up to just make it a little bit more tricky. And actually, Flit's walking through that smoke. So Flit is on the site. Not that anyone knows that. This is a really sick move from Flit. They might come back in here and be very surprised. Clem, he's aiming towards that, and he is ready. Takes him down. Must have been right up against the sign there. Toro's going to be next, and Perfecto to fall. So very low buy coming in from MIBR. I don't know how they get that working. Quite a bit of money. Got to be careful that they don't lose this round. Boost coming up from Clem. He's been playing very well, and honestly, from the rating alone coming into this one, you expect that he's going to be able to land some good shots. That flick's not far off, but they're going to use the fact that Toro is far back to try and push up. Counter flashes are in, and Toro wrecking them with the FAMAS. And again, it's the Perfecto flashbangs that are really helping out here. Perfecto himself will get a double kill. Exit and Insani completely thwarted in this one. They're just really far back, and I don't think they're going to be able to easily find a way out of this one. Icy will dispatch of Exit, and Insani will find himself alone. That's, I think it's a good idea for them to run up once they see that there's a player that far back. But some great counter flashes, honestly, from Perfecto. He's playing a nasty off angle. It's one of those positions, again, super hard to clear out. And if you're going to clear it out, the issue is you're also going to be revealing exactly where you are. That should have been a kill for Exit. Oh, he wants that back. He's 1-7, and Perfecto was not getting that kill anytime soon. So that's a bit disappointing. Insani?
Perfecto on 12, though. I mean, he's in such an awkward spot where you know a stray bullet, a bit of shrapnel, and he's gone. But he's playing the off angle. And as long as he stays alive, it allows Toro to maybe activate in here. Flash is coming along. Smoke still in position, but they know that time itself is their greatest adversary at this point. They've got to get out there. Great bait and switch. Perfecto gets 2 on his 12 HP, and that's the round done. There is no chance for Breno to have any impact. VP win off time. Leadership into Electronic when there was some speculation if he was too harsh to his players and raging at people and all that kind of stuff. And so I think that's kind of just lingered around, whereas Perfecto is like a fresh take on this. And it kind of felt like his career was just languishing away. Like he was in this weird purgatory with Cloud9, I think it was, where it felt like he was inactive forever without getting picked up by any teams. But in the here and now, he stands his ground again. He's on 12 already.
Icy not faked out by the jump across there. Goes back for more. I don't think you really need to. You're already in a 5 versus 3. This is one of those moments where as an AWPer, you've got to calm down a bit. Yes, you might get another kill, but if you die, the round is right back on again. Exit, surely going to be dead here. Fame, actually moving way too much. Jiggling all over the place and ends up going down. I don't think that needed to happen at all. Fame could have easily had that kill. Insani's going to be going down. Toro watching his back. Super important stuff. And Flit will get a headshot, so it's just Exit here. Awkward position. They've got a smoke. They've got a kit. And they should be able to just try and defuse this bomb. He's looking for the lineup here. But they're bucking on the defuse. Oh, that's a lot of damage. He very nearly kills Flit, but the defuse is going to be happening. I don't know how he doesn't... Was that like a headshot halfway through the box? How did he do so much to Flit?
That have kind of concerned me. Fame being the biggest case, I would say. Oh, there's nothing slow about this, though. We're straight in, and Flit's already picked up 2 somehow.
Fight in the middle once again with a bit of a denial for anyone trying to come through on the other side. Perfecto stepping into the Molotov and stepping all over the place. Bit of a wild play. And again... Is it necessary? Not even a little bit. You've already got the 5 versus 3. There could be an escape. So as much as he could have had almost what looked like a free kill, it's probably really smart to not go for it.
I know, doubt. He's like kind of a gatekeeper right now.
Yeah.
And he needs to stay that way. If it means that the rest of his teammates all pile on the kills, doesn't matter, but that does make a huge dent in this defense. A wide swing insta headshot onto Clem. Toro taking Perfecto's position from a few rounds prior, and it has the same result. An 8-4 first half.
So once they clear this out, they're going to be absolutely ready to go. The dualies at the round the corner. If Flit knew, he might just want to sort of engage and disengage. I don't think fighting this is a great idea. They're both on the other side waiting, but a trade will have to do. Exit gets a kill, puts him at 3 in total for the map so far. They're on the site, and the bomb plant should be coming through here, although it's much delayed. Icy's still in the back. Punch in those digits and get the bomb planted. Here we go.
And because it was delayed, like you highlighted, the two players that were trying to wrap around CT second-guessed themselves. They went back towards A. And that allowed VP to effectively have a 2v4, and they just completely crushed them. Now, Insani's going to be taking point on this one, but now he's not going to have much chance. It needed to be a snappy headshot to open up this round. Instead, he's been spotted, and more importantly, he's been tagged down to 31. Breno also on the cross could maybe pick up a frag, but time is so low. Some nice taps, but still Fame and Perfecto remain. And although he may have sussed out this position of Perfecto, with no real kit or any opportunities to get this bomb defused, VP will still win out regardless.
Yeah, he wanted another kill. I mean, with the new bonus structure.
But there's so many different facets and faces that VP can bust out at any given moment. And this time it's going to be aggression. They slip on that mask with ease. And although counter flashes are good, Breno tries to get aggressive and flip punishes him before nearly spraying Klim through the smoke. Minimal damage inflicted to Klim, but it is a 3-on-3.
Great return for Klim, but also, you know, just knowing the lineup there has made a whole difference. Kick it outside of B, and we've got exit towards the cave itself. They don't really know anything about the middle yet, but you could see Exit really wants to find out. He's thinking about turning that corner, but not quite going to be doing it. Forward position for Fame towards the red room. Always a central position. If you can control this on the T side, you are in control of the rotations. But Klim is back. He's up to 14 kills right now, starting to really have an impact in the game. And honestly, it's kind of now or never for MIBR. If they want a chance to make a nice comeback in the second half, I think they do desperately need this round. Icy will go and plant the bomb for Donuts. There is an HE on Toro, and that could be important if they try and smoke off Donut there with the smoke on Kickard. That one HE could make the difference.
Yeah, dropping all of his utility across there because Klim is low HP. And so I'd imagine they're going to bait him out first, let him go in, absorb the bullets, and then try and play around it. But they've got to get a move on here. Kickard needs to start making moves into Donut. Although they do have a kit. Already half that fuse is gone. And Klim does get the headshot onto Icy, but still falls down. And as long as Icy stays alive, then maybe Toro can cook. But instead, he is put down by Kickard. An Exit pre-fires around the corner. They needed that kill so quickly. Jump on the bomb with a defusal kit. It's going to be exceptionally close, but they do snatch it away. And MIBR just about hang on.
That is so crazy. Maybe it's enough to bring them back. Look at how he's almost running out of range for that defuse, to be honest. Into the next one we go. Flitz traded out. He could not escape, but it's a nice boost looking over. Toro wants to try and see if he can find...
He's perched up and looking to try and get those claws working. Oh, Breno moving around the back. Kicker takes a lot of damage. I think he can find the timing. He does. He shuts him down. Now, it's not the bomb carrier, but instantly, MIBR now are going to force VP to get more aggressive, but be careful what you wish for, because you might just get it. And Perfecto and Icy slap away Exit and Kicker in the process. Now have a chance to get on the bomb site and plant.
That is disastrous. There's absolutely nobody here. Breno is sneaking in, and I think he saw just a tip of Toro there. No idea that he's sneaking up behind. They both are, in fact. Got so many grenades as well. If they just get one good kill, they could block them out. But oh, Perfecto, what? He spins around for a headshot onto Breno? That looked disgusting. Toro on point as well. This VP team is looking very sharp at the moment.
13-4 to Heroic, 13-5 to 3D Max, 13-5 to Astralis.
Oh,
I mean, it's almost identical to what we're seeing right now.
Okay. That's not that encouraging. I mean, obviously, now that they've got a couple of new players on the lineup, MIBR, I'm sure they're looking to change that statistic, but it doesn't look like it's going to be right now. Insani creeping around in the back, but the deep Molotovs there will make sure he can't really do anything. Look at how close it is to burning him out completely. Another Molotov lands, and now finally he's going to get a fair chance to take a battle here. Dink onto Icy in the back, but he somehow lives. That M4 not able to bring him down, and the bomb is ticking away. Not that much utility left on the T side. They're going to go and try and see if they can take the fight right to the doorstep of MIBR. They're very low. Grenade around the corner. Might be a double, and it will be. Fame with a touchdown. Breno and Exit trying to get back, but I doubt it's going to happen. Exit's been having a tough game here, and Icy will shut it out. 13-5, an absolute destruction of MIBR on this opening map.
What's new here today? The Slack, trash, yeah, like always. What? Holy shit! Whoa! What? Where am I?
Do you want to try?
Yes, I do.
Don't think. Come on.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
With the dualies, they should be starting to rotate people over to B really soon. The more they can get, the better. This is a very nice play for Insani.
It's a nice play, but it does seem like VP are ready to just go ahead and start to push forward here. Every second that they delay this execute, it's going to become harder and harder for them to hold on to this plant. Assuming the plant does go down in the first place, Breno just needs to hold his position. If he can get a kill on top of it, then all the better. And both players do take quite a bit of damage here. The bomb gets planted down, but now Insani's moved up with those Julies, and he's going to start to rattle some domes. It's got so precarious for VP all of a sudden. Icy holds his ground and gets one, but he's traded out, and down goes Perfecto. Klim with a triple on those Julies.
The only one that was really showing up. So they're going to fake a B attack here, and then they will presumably run back and split the A bomb side through main and top dog. With 40 seconds left, I don't know, it could work. Look at the grenades already pulling people back towards the connector, so it is working. They are distracting enough. There's a fourth member rotating back. They are really buying this, but now that they find Fame, they instantly turn around. MIBR, they're very, very quick to get back to this A side. That's actually a sick counter rotation coming out here for the CT side, and it should be enough, I think, to win them the round as well. Icy goes down. Toro looking for the headshot, but Klim rock solid in the back, even pulls out the dualies for good measure to take down Flit. Yeah, I think that's all you need.
Yeah, no panic button being pressed just yet. I think they'll be relatively calm and composed at this stage. Yeah, a couple of disappointing outcomes. They could have had a round or two already. Flashes and Molly's now going to be coming in, and Kicker on an island of fire will go down. They've got the kill they were looking for. They've opened up, and they should be able to get a bomb plant out of this.
Hey, I mean, that's definitely something. Maybe they could even turn into something more. Breno in a weird position. Vector's right down underneath him and catching Klim off guard, and he wants to take him down, but Icy's covering him. I don't know how they've turned this around. VP, they're getting back into this round in a big way. Icy with the dink and the headshot onto Insani will drop him. It's him and Perfecto in the 2v1, and they end up winning it. So the counter utility is there, trying to slow them down. 55 seconds. Oh, they're going to grenade their way through. They really want this, but they boost on over. Oh, they fall off. It's going to save. They could actually see something. I don't think anyone is expecting that on the T side. Toro with a stunning headshot to begin with. And Exit, he's in some trouble. If he dies, I think the round is practically over. Klim surely cannot defend the bomb side on his own.
That smoke is going to fade momentarily, and once it does, Klim should be a dead man. But Flip's running in because of the low time, and I thought that may give Klim an opportunity. Instead, he sent packing. 20 seconds left. Perfecto, bomb in hand, is having to run across. That smoke is going to give him a bit of reprieve, a bit of a sanctuary for the time being. In fact, with the kill from Icy, that probably is MIBR saving. Mainly based off what we discussed at the start of this round, their money is just in tatters. And the kill he picked up, the first entry in that round, is 50% or more preparation. His crosshair placement was exquisite. Didn't have to move a millimeter, just insta-tap for the headshot. And I said before, like, the panic button won't be getting pressed at 3-0. Icy has just been nailed through the smoke and flashbang, courtesy of Klim, though, who now focuses his attention back over onto the Ivy side.
30 seconds. I've got my little things, you know. Yeah, this entire plateau could be burned out. No, every time. It's not even, there's no, the fail rate on it is 0. Perfecto gonna throw another great Molotov way back there. Nice to be able to do it because you can't obviously blow that away. And Sani jumping in to try and help out. It's Exit to go down. Trying to spray in. Breno down to 4 bullets, and that is not enough. And Sani, though, has got a kill in the meantime, and Famous alone with 4 seconds. He cannot win the round here. Just wouldn't have been able to get that bomb planted really ever. So MIBR, they stand their ground, and they get a good rotation in time. And Sani, at the end of it, it looked a bit wild for him to run through the Molotov, but it turned out to be a really good idea. The lockdown on where that position is definitely indicates that something is up. It's rare for the AWP to be pushing Ivy alone. It does happen, but not that often. My God, he's lucky to get out with that headshot. Well played for Flit. Annoying for Kicker, no doubt, but Breno, he's aware there's going to be another push. That's great game sense for him. Unfortunately, he can't hit the headshot on Fame. Insani there to trade it back. It's a 2 versus 3. And the advantage with MIBR once again. Toro Not a good fight for him to run down the stairs like that. Leaves Icy. I guess if he could find Klim, the round is back on, but could see the timing here is going to be everything. Klim stepping closer. I don't think you need to. The bomb is at the bottom of the ramp. I'm glad that he's just kind of stuck here. If he keeps going, I would say nobody's dead now, but it's so risky. You already have the bomb there. You don't need to take any more risks. Yeah, I think it's worth keeping in mind what you said about the statistics. This is the flash that I think they meant to throw against the Insani. Surely that would have worked, but didn't seem like it touched him at all. More being set up. Deep grenades to try and land back there and put some more pressure on the defense. Only 27 seconds. Up close is Fame. He's going to get the first one. There's a player in the smoke, but Klim, even though he's point blank range, going to get the kill. Exit picks up a double, and another round that goes the way of MIBR. Very, very nice hold here. Look at how many people are dead, even just in the main position there. 3 Ts that fall without even getting onto the yard.
Open up the round and really try and crack open this defense.
I love it. Using the AWP as an entry tool. It's high risk, but potentially quite high reward as well. There we go. Jumping down in front of him, trading out against Perfecto or against Breno is exactly what they needed next. Game will lose his life, but the bomb has been secured. They're going to try and pick up some of these rifles. Flit has got his hand on an AK and see if they could get anything more behind it. Insani back here, hoping that someone's going to be daring, but you'd love to see VP be very, very conservative in the after plant. Don't want to be fighting too much. Let MIBR spend the time to try and get closer.
Oh, they'll open the smoke and they'll do land a headshot onto the defending Toro, who's been finished off from the HE. But this is where you need that AK or AWP to come through. And there are kits, there is utility, and Icy can't do too much about this. Tries to flick up, but he realizes this round is lost. There's enough time for this defuse. It was looking so good for VP with a really slick opener, but it will not yield the round. Icy can hold on to the AWP at the very least, and they do make MIBR sweat for it, but a 7th round is perched up regardless. And look at the time again, man. Like, taking every single second allocated. It's not worked out for them so far, and I'm not sure it's going to make a difference here.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, the incendiary going down as well to slow them. I'm really nervous. This is a lot of time off the clock. 25 seconds. I'm going to go right to be nervous, Vince. They try to get out. It's Flit to get the headshot onto Insani. Nice flick on a Clem here, but Flit is determined to try and get this plant at the very least. 15 seconds on the clock here. Oh, but Toro through the smoke exit to stop him. And now it's panic in the VP camp. They picked up the bomb again, but they've got 6 seconds. Headshot from Flit. He's trying to save everything, but he's being run down. Exit to get it. Yes, they get the bomb, but it doesn't matter. Oh, Flit, he needed one teammate to help him out, and it would have been enough.
So let's see if they can pick up a 4th, or if this is going to go the way of MIBR once again.
I think he might be dead if he keeps walking out. Ooh, no, he's going to win the fight against Kicker. That looked like he was looking the wrong way. Deep incendiary, but Fame was there to follow it up, and now Exit run down by Toro. This is the kind of entry onto the site that they've been kind of yearning for. This is so straightforward. There's plenty of time on the clock. You almost wonder, why couldn't they have tried this a little bit earlier, VP? Why did they have to make it so complicated in some of these other rounds that they ran out of time and they were trying to go for these, you know, wild 3-way splits and all the rest of it? Just get out main and fight them straight up.
Yeah, I mean, I touched on this a couple of times, like, when are they going to dial up the speed meter? You know, and it never really happened until the very end. Meanwhile, though, Klim's position is now compromised. He's a known quantity, and Perfecto will seal the deal. A 4th round on the T side.
Stop fighting for skins in the game. Visit Hellcase.
So we'll see if that actually works out or not. Oh, Perfecto walking in towards Breno. This fight is very important here. A lot of confidence going to be gained. Oh, but it doesn't matter. Breno's ready. He was shuffling out the knife, I think, but now it's going to be a lot of pressure on the site. Flash goes over. Smoke up towards the bomb site itself. I don't know if that's a failed smoke or not, but either way, MIBR crouching closer towards the site here as Flit and Fame starting to crack some skulls. 3 people left on MIBR. They do need this pistol. It's really important. Exit gets another one. Gets them back in the round as well. 40 seconds. He's missing all the bullets. Finally connecting on to Klim. And Exit, no chance here. 1 versus 2. He's going to pick up the bomb and try and see if he can run down Fame. It's a good idea, but Good awareness as well, and Flit's out in the open. I don't like it. Flit and Fame, they need to play together. I know he wanted to get closer there, but they have to find a way to make that a little bit more of a team effort. Exit, crouching in. He's been playing so well on this second map, trying to get the flick, but now he's in the open. It doesn't matter. Backpedaling and still getting the Glock headshot.
Most notably, no AWP for IC. He is very much an AWPer primarily. Going back into that hybrid conversation we had yesterday, IC is an AWPer for sure. And they've got a lot of grenades down into A main. They've kind of bullied their way in here. They need to be careful because out comes Kickert and they deal with him. No loss of health whatsoever, but it has given over the long dog approach, and X is going to make the most of that one, but they're hemorrhaging players.
Yeah, Flit, well aware that someone could be coming through. Going to be good to go for Klim as well. Exit alone, even though he's been playing a great game, this is just asking way too much. The bomb is miles away. And he's been spotted in the back here. He's 17-5. What a sick map it's been for Exit individually. And to be honest, with a minute on the clock, if he can find 2 more kills in a round like this one, that would be huge. Looks like the timing is not quite with him. I think Flit's position here is almost unbeatable. It's such a weird off angle. Oh, it's not unbeatable. All right, I guess that's it. It's pretty sick.
He's playing on a whole different level to what we saw on Ancient. He had a really rough one. I think at one point he was 4 and 10 on Ancient, I seem to recall.
It's a timing, and then there's going to be a late flank coming in from Breno, but they really, I think, want to try and put some pressure on this B-bomb site. We'll see if they're going to be able to set up on the stairs. All they need to do is get a good flash in here, and they're ready to go. 3 people defending, however. Flank is not going to be happening anytime soon. He's back towards T-spawn as they're opening up Exit, and Klim trying the best they can, but that incendiary will force Exit into the open, and good as he's been, it's too much to ask for. Breno, I'm not sure why he's running all the way back here. I feel like the better thing to have done would have been to try and go for the flank, assuming that the bomb was ever going to go down. I feel like that would have been the way to go, but regardless, they never really get the bomb planted. VP win another round, and yeah.
And of course, in the meta, it's the same thing, but especially for VP. So MIBR, the pressure is so much on. It's been applied directly to them. 45 seconds left. Some nades being tossed out, but a well-timed smoke to deal with them. This is going to keep them stalled a little while longer.
It's sick, and they had another smoke that's towards that pop dog position. They've been doing these smokes really well, VP. They know the split is coming, and they've absolutely read it perfectly. Backup is going to be there. There's a flank coming in from Pop Dog as well. Perfecto with a double kill. But I think that flank in Pop Dog, no one's going to read the timing. Look at how fast Fame is here. He was only needed for the 1 kill, but even if there had been more of a close struggle there, his timing is so fast that no one on the T side is going to expect it. Hoping to be the hero to open it up as the rest of them are rushing down towards Ivy, but the counter utility is there. It should slow them down. They're trying to run through with the smoke. It's a nice idea. I see 2 good shots on the AWP. They'll trade it back a bit, but I think most of the danger of this round is probably dissipated by now.
Still have a way forward, but there's no reason for VP to move from their current positions. Yes, they're not sure if they've pulled the plug and got out of here and started to wrap around on the T side. That is going to become more of a concern as time goes on, and that smoke is going to allow them to start to pull back, but there's a gap in there, and Breno makes the most of it.
That's so crazy. Suddenly the round is looking more doable. 35 seconds. Bomb is on that AWP. Exit is just trying to hide. He's hoping for a kill, but unfortunately, Breno cannot find the next one. He did so much, but unfortunately, it's not enough at the end of it. It's a very, very nice attempt. I'm very impressed that MIBR even got into this 2v2 at all. Looks like it'll be more Ivy focused, but presumably they're going to try and fake like it is the split that they were doing earlier. So trying to see if they can make it look like that. Icy, though, that's a pickup at the beginning. Maybe could have had the shot, but I respect the fact that he's backing off. I think that's the right way to do it. He's already got the information. Flit's going to burn alive. There's only 40 seconds left. They're running the bomb back. Where can you go with the bomb at this stage? I guess they're going out main and just trying to get to the A site. Oh, but look at who's hiding for Perfecto. That's supposed to be a kill. What on earth is going on? They might get back in the round behind this. That needed to be the bomb on the ground, and that might have been the round dead in tracks.
Oh, such an important kill for Insani, though. Bodyguarding the bomb planter. Icy misses his chance. And realistically, the round should follow. Goes back in again. Takes down a weakened Exit, but Insani, look how fast he rotates through CT spawn to change up the angles. He's anticipating that if Icy wants to go for this, his back would be turned at this point towards the site. They have completely turned their back on this being a possibility. Once the nades come in, Toro may go for that peak.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. No one's watching for it at the moment. It's so dangerous. Oh, there we go. Klim, he had his eye on it at the very least. They're not going to get completely shot in the back, but still, they're pushing onto the side. Fame hiding back here. Oh, it's great with the headshots. They walked straight into it. Normally, that could be a very hard position to get kills from. Bomb is still planted, though, and the round is not over yet. Very limited utility in the upper round for MIBR, so they kind of have to fight on the site itself. They take down Fame to begin with, and at the edge of the smoke, Perfecto, unable to do anything. Again, he falls to exit. This was such a great start to the round for VP, but unfortunately, it might just not be enough here. Toro and Icy trying to get a bit closer. Good headshot from Toro. He takes down exit, and now a smoke on top. He's going straight for it. If Klim misses one shot inside here, it's over. Icy to get it, and Toro straight on the defuse. A very, very labored retake, but VP will get it. Oh, man. 11-10.
Yeah, that's Finn. Coach getting animated. Switching up the pace. Insani and exit, as ever. Getting themselves some success. HE up and over. There's a smoke there to act as a bit of a shroud as Icy takes down Ivy. Now he can focus his attention elsewhere and puts down exit. A huge moment from Icy to keep them in this map, to keep the pressure and everything in the favor now of VP. And it's going to be a backstab from Fame. Klim does at least face his assailant on MIBR. Exit 19 kills above Kicker, who's only on 5. He's head and shoulders above everybody else.
That's a good point. Some failed grenades. Fame just spraying down Insani as he was trying to wrap around. Oh my god, and Flit on the other side. They're so confused, MIBR. This is a critical round, and they're not paying attention. I think Fame distracted them by pushing up, and then the double push coming in from the other side. They didn't even see it coming. Kickert now burning, and he's dead and gone. Oh, complete destruction here. In the final round of the map, they just get completely picked apart. Klim, he's got no chance in hell. They're going to find him sooner rather than later. It's Perfecto to get the kill or go down there, but no, it doesn't change a thing, unfortunately. Klim is still wedged in along the side of the wall here as Icy will pick him off. It's 13-11. VP looking sharper than ever.